Hey, this is Jen. I hope everybody's good. I'm here with an energy update. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're not new. Thank you for being here. Before getting into the update, I just want to add a short disclaimer that this is a read on the current energies at this time, and in no way it is meant to replace any kind of professional advice. Take what resonates, leave out what doesn't, and remember that only you are responsible for the way that you choose to perceive the information in this recording. So it's pretty hard not to talk about what's going on in the world at this time. I don't want to make this the focus of this energy update. I just need and want to address a few things when it comes to these events. First of all, it's very disappointing, and it makes me very sad to see how some people are behaving during these times. To me, the way I see it, it's the perfect time for us to come together as one, help each other out, come into our powers, into our authority, come into our spiritual gifts to help the world, Gaia, people, shift this instead of being cannibals with one another. It's a serious situation nonetheless. It's not to be taken lightly. And that's validation of why the very important message about self-care and protecting your energy came up so often in the past energy updates. It's unclear to me what's behind all these events, really, aside from the light and the dark. And the light always wins. See? Validation. The light always wins. So at this point, self-care, self-love, care for one another, care for our brothers and sisters, and protecting our energy. We've all seen crazy stuff going on in the news, especially here in Montreal, in my area. People just turning into savages, into stores. I mean, I understand the panic, but why give in? It's the opposite that we need to do. It's not to give in to the fears and the panic, but to stay calm, grounded, focused on the proper actions to take, focus on the light, focus on our mission. To me, this entire thing is a major wake-up call to everybody who's breathing and alive to step up the game, to come into their own powers, spiritual gifts, into their own mission, and use the tools that they have. If we see how fast this thing is going around, that only shows us how fast things go around. So imagine if it was a message of love and light instead. You know, that makes me a little bit mad. Imagine if on a daily basis, everybody would have an intention of love and light on earth. How crazy it would be, how good it would be. And many books have been written on the intent experiment. Many people coming together in meditation, having the same intent, and how it was affecting the results. This is the perfect moment for each of us, each individual, to have the intention that we are shifting this for the better, that we are supporting one another, and more so that we are divinely supported. The light always wins. If you give into the fears and the anxiety, you're only making yourself more weak, making yourself weaker on all levels. It's a time to be brave and to be conscious. This is what the wake-up call is about, is to be conscious. How the smallest of our action can have such a huge ripple effect on other people's lives. It's crazy to see how people are struggling at this time instead of coming together and unite together and work together as one, as a team. So if you call yourself a light worker, this is the time to step into mission. This is the time to put your powers at work. This is what I had to say about these events. I am sending the best intentions and the highest intentions to everyone and to people that are in need, to people that are dealing with loss. My message is to stay strong, to come together, and to use our heart vibrations and energies to shift this all together. And if that wasn't enough, if these events weren't enough, there are many other things going on the side. I mean, this is a huge battle of dark and light. And as I mentioned, the light always wins. But when it comes to other events, I mean, like when there's uncertainty going around like this, focusing on your own meditation and your own spirituality is the thing to do to help you get out of this, messy phase. The world keeps on going forward, and that everybody has to do their part in their share. And if we look at the twin flames, to me, I see a huge synchronicity there to see how twin flames need to be together, or at least work together harmoniously. To me, that's a huge synchronicity. That's really, it's time to let go of the ego and just, get on with the program at the next level and work on that forgiveness, work on that divine love, and really realize that time is going by so fast. But it's not only a wake-up call for twin flames. What I'm seeing through this is that a lot of twin flames will come together more quickly or faster than the pace that was in or that was present before. That things are speeding up and that they're going to come together somehow. People are being pushed to realize, it's time to be conscious of what's going on. Conscious of ourselves first, and then conscious of others. Because what I do today may affect 10 other people. Do we want it to be positive or negative? I mean, to me, this is obvious. And for some people, it is not obvious yet. This is what this wake-up call is about. The divine masculine is very touched by this. They are overwhelmed by downloads, energies of, hey dude, what are you doing? Hey dude, we've been sending you this message for a long time now. So here, we're going to push the button even more so that you can feel this even more, and so that you're unable to pretend that it's not there or to bypass. They are exhausted. They are overwhelmed with so many things, like a wave of what the hell is going on in my life? What the hell is going on here? What the hell is going on Earth? And it's not easy because it comes through these like dramatic times for a lot of them. And for some others, they're like, I knew I needed to take care of this and I didn't. Now is the time. So let me step in, do my thing, do what needs to be done, and move forward. So best thing to do, I believe, is to stay strong and see the positive side of things. It's everywhere on the news. Be careful what you take in as truth. It's all over the place, and that's why I didn't want to make the focus of this update on this, but it's pretty hard not to. I mean, life goes on, and you might be feeling at this point how your body is changing. Aside from the collective anxiety and fear that is going on and that we're all picking up on, you may be feeling how your body is like settling into space. Not space as the universe, but into its own space. Like settling in these new vibration. And that's difficult for the body. It really is. We get tired, we get exhausted, we get aggravated very easily, and this is now the perfect time to allow this to happen without any resistance. There's nothing that we can resist at this point, or try to resist, that will work out. These major events are maybe they were predicted by some people, I have no idea, but it was bound to happen. It was bound to come for people to wake up, for people to realize that it's not about money, fame, and material stuff, but it's about unity is one on the spiritual level, unity is one on the physical level as well. So we are being tested. We truly are. This is a huge test of are you really mastering what you say you are mastering? Are you really down to the deepest cell of your body? And your body is reminding you of this, is reminding you to eat well, sleep well, even though the dream space at this time is crazy. We can feel that pressure on all dimensions. So my message today is a message of love, a message of light, a message of faith and trust. A message of, if we all step into our mission, what can go wrong? I think that's what was missing before. Like, people were saying, I'm in my mission, I'm doing my thing, but they were missing that little part of self-mastery or spiritual gifts that they didn't get just yet. And this is what we're going through all at once. Like, wake up, everything is bubbling, boiling. They were missing the fact that it's not about having a YouTube channel. It's not about having a Facebook page with thousands of followers. It's about what you do, what you think, what you breathe, what you eat, what your intentions are. Sure, we are meant to be here in love and light, in joy, in abundance. That's what it means to be in mission, to realize these things in good and in bad times, and to apply them, to apply them. That's what a true master does. Stay centered, aligned, protect your energy, yourself, and help your brother and sister. So of course, this energy update is going to be shorter. That's a message that came in today, and rest assured that if you're in a twin flame connection, I mean, the divine masculine is going through this as well. They're being shaken and awakened like never before. The divine masculine is, the divine feminine is into the nurturing energy of things, and stay that way and work together as one. If you can't do it on the physical level, do it on the spiritual level with the intentions that you have. Can you imagine if on Earth, everybody at a specific time, or not even, if everybody could dedicate 5 minutes of their day with the intentions of healing and shifting this thing? Could you imagine what the results would be? It would be amazing. It would be amazing. And I think It's time for us to change our ways. So I'll come back with an energy update later on. And thank you for being here and listening. You can follow me on social media at Indigo Girls 555, Indigo Girl 555 on Instagram, Indigo Girls Readings on Facebook, or you can send me an email at indigogirl555@gmail.com. And I hope everybody is safe, and I hope everybody's well and staying well. And until the next time, be well. Bye-bye.